Hollywood was left reeling last night as reports flooded in that Scarlett Johansson stormed off the set of Stephen Colbert's late-night show following what insiders are calling a fiery and unexpected clash between the actress and the host. What was meant to be a routine promotional appearance for Johansson's latest project quickly spiraled into an uncomfortable exchange, catching the live studio audience and millions of viewers off guard. Fans tuning in anticipated her usual charm and sharp wit, but instead witnessed tension building minute by minute until the shocking and abrupt exit that no one saw coming. The trouble allegedly began backstage before the cameras even started rolling. Sources from the crew whispered that Johansson was in a tense mood, reportedly frustrated over last-minute changes to the interview topics suggested by Colbert's team. The actress, known for her control over public image and interview content, felt blindsided when she learned that Colbert planned to address sensitive topics she had specifically requested to avoid. This miscommunication lit the fuse for what would become one of the most talked-about talk show disasters of the year. As the show started, viewers noticed Johansson's reserved body language. Her usual confident smile appeared strained, and her responses to Colbert's opening jokes were unusually curt. Colbert, perhaps sensing her discomfort but not fully understanding the depth of her frustration, pressed on with his trademark humor, teasing her about past roles and the Marvel franchise. The audience laughed, unaware that behind the smiles and banter, real irritation was simmering just beneath the surface between guest and host. Things took a sharp turn when Colbert shifted the conversation towards Johansson's recent legal battle with a major streaming platform, a subject she had reportedly marked as off-limits. As Colbert cracked a light joke about the streaming wars and her lawsuit, Johansson's expression hardened. She paused, her eyes narrowing slightly, and replied in a tone laced with annoyance, hinting that the matter was private and inappropriate for light-hearted discussion. Colbert, perhaps misjudging the moment, tried to laugh it off and move on, but the tension had already thickened. Rather than steering away, Colbert made another quip about how Hollywood stars these days seem too sensitive about their business dealings. The comment hit a nerve. Johansson leaned forward, sharply correcting Colbert by explaining the importance of fighting for artistic and contractual respect in an industry that often undermines talent, especially women. Her voice, calm but firm, carried an undercurrent of fury. The audience quieted, sensing this was no longer casual talk show chatter, but something far more personal and serious. Colbert, caught off guard by her sudden assertiveness, tried to regain control of the conversation by pivoting to a lighter subject, her family life and recent motherhood. But this only worsened the situation. Johansson gave a cold smile, making it clear that her private life was not meant for public entertainment. She reminded Colbert that she had agreed to discuss her film, not her child or personal matters. The tension in the room was palpable, the air thick with unease as even the audience's polite laughter faltered. Instead of backing off, Colbert pushed one step further by joking about celebrity privacy in the age of social media, suggesting that stars who want privacy shouldn't live public lives. The remark proved to be the breaking point. Johansson's smile disappeared entirely as she turned toward him, her voice calm but edged with steel, telling him that boundaries exist for a reason, and that his comment was disrespectful to anyone struggling to balance fame and personal dignity. The audience gasped, realizing they were witnessing a real conflict unfolding live. Colbert, perhaps realizing too late that he had gone too far, attempted a weak apology masked as humor, saying he didn't mean to offend. But Johansson wasn't having it. Her face hardened as she stood up abruptly, removing the microphone clipped to her dress. The shocked silence in the studio was deafening. With a final pointed glance at Colbert, she muttered something under her breath, picked up faintly by the mics, about unprofessionalism and disrespect before striding swiftly off the set, leaving the host and audience frozen in disbelief. For a moment, Colbert sat speechless, clearly unsure how to recover from the stunning exit. He forced an awkward laugh and joked that sometimes the guests leave early, trying to lighten the mood, but the discomfort lingered. The producers quickly cut to a commercial break, scrambling behind the scenes to assess the damage. Crew members exchanged panicked glances, wondering how the network would handle the unfolding PR nightmare. No one expected such an explosive departure from a star like Johansson, known for her poise and control. Backstage, reports suggest Johansson did not calm down. Eyewitnesses claim she was visibly upset, venting frustrations to her team about feeling ambushed and disrespected by Colbert's handling of the interview. Her representatives were seen in heated discussions with the show's producers, demanding explanations for the ignored pre-interview agreements. Meanwhile, Colbert remained in his dressing room, reportedly shocked by the outcome and debating how to address the incident in the remainder of the show. As the live audience returned from the commercial break, Colbert appeared alone at his desk, offering a vague explanation about creative differences and thanking Scarlett for her time. But viewers weren't buying it. Social media exploded with clips of the tense exchange, with wanker Scarlett storms out and Colbert clash trending within minutes. Fan debates raged online, some blaming Colbert for crossing the line, others accusing Johansson of overreacting. Gossip sites lit up with headlines declaring the moment one of late-night TV's biggest meltdowns in recent memory. Behind the scenes, damage control efforts went into overdrive. Johansson's publicist released a carefully worded statement, expressing disappointment over how the interview was conducted and stressing the importance of respecting boundaries set by guests. Colbert's team, on the other hand, insisted the show was meant to be lighthearted and that no offense was intended. The conflicting narratives only deepened public curiosity, fueling more rumors about what had really gone wrong during the ill-fated segment. Some insiders suggest this incident may strain Johansson's relationship with CBS and the network's promotional platforms. Reports surfaced that her management is reconsidering all upcoming TV appearances, especially live interviews where content control is limited. The entertainment industry buzzed with speculation. Would other celebrities now hesitate before booking spots on Colbert's show, fearing similar confrontations? Hollywood's PR circles quickly took note, warning their stars about the risks of unscripted moments on live television. Interestingly, some skeptics wonder if the clash was a staged stunt designed to generate publicity for both Johansson's new film and Colbert's ratings. However, sources close to both camps vehemently deny this, insisting the tension and anger were real and unexpected. Those present at the taping described the atmosphere as genuinely uncomfortable, not the rehearsed kind of awkwardness that sometimes spices up late-night TV. The idea that this was unplanned only made the fallout more fascinating to the public and media alike. In the days that followed, neither Johansson nor Colbert directly addressed the confrontation. Johansson canceled a planned appearance on another network, citing scheduling conflicts, while Colbert continued his show without mentioning the incident, sticking to safer, more controlled content. Fans and commentators speculated wildly. Had the two spoken privately to resolve the issue, or was the rift now permanent, destined to remain an awkward footnote in their public lives? Entertainment journalists dug deeper, uncovering past hints of tension between Johansson and the talk show circuit. Some pointed to her previous interviews where she set clear boundaries about her personal life, suggesting that this outburst was the result of long-standing frustrations with media prying. Others blamed Colbert's increasingly bold style of questioning, noting that he had flirted with controversy before but never faced such a dramatic guest walkout. The clash, they argued, reflected growing friction between celebrities seeking control and shows seeking shock value. The broader conversation, sparked by the incident, touched on celebrity vulnerability in the media spotlight. Fans sympathized with Johansson's desire for privacy, while critics debated whether public figures can expect to control narratives in unscripted interviews. Late-night TV producers reportedly discussed implementing stricter guidelines to avoid similar blow-ups, and PR experts warned clients about the risks of appearing on shows with unpredictable hosts. The entertainment landscape seemed to shift, however slightly, in response to this public spectacle. As the buzz slowly faded, one thing was clear: the dramatic clash between Scarlett Johansson and Stephen Colbert would not be forgotten soon. Whether their paths cross again remains uncertain, but the incident has become part of pop culture legend. Viewers will forever remember the night Hollywood's most composed actress lost patience on live TV, and the host known for wit and charm pushed one guest too far. It stands as a stark reminder of the fragile balance between humor and respect in the high-pressure world of celebrity media.